Presentation of EZeCabinet, a document management system for Sage Fund Accounting. Today I have with me Tony Brown and David Adams, and I am Sue Campbell from SoftTrac. I'm going to hand things over to Tony to get us started. Tony?
Excellent. Thank you, Susan, very much. We appreciate being here. Thank you again. I'm Tony Brown, Channel Sales Manager / Channel Recruitment Manager here at ACOM, as well as David Adams, who's our Channel Sales Support Manager. We do appreciate you taking the time in your schedule. We know your time is valuable, so we will keep it to the half-hour timeline that we have. We do have opportunities for question and answers at the end, in the sense that you would just draft any questions to our chat aspect of GoToMeeting, and we will address them at that time. But without further ado, I will get things going and take you down the path of learning more about, EZeCabinet and what it brings to the table. Now, I think it's important to kind of understand who is the company kind of behind the software in the development, and kind of understand, EZeCabinet, where does ACOM fit into that equation. ACOM, we've been in business for almost 30 years now. We are Sage expertise. We do focus on the Sage product lines, fund accounting in particular, gold-level development partner, certified, which you might not be aware of, that we have other applications that we develop as well beyond document management. We have payment processing, our Easy Pay suite. We also do EDI and business forms. Over 4,000 customers worldwide and growing. We are headquartered actually in Long Beach, California, but we also have offices in Phoenix, Arizona, and Duluth, Georgia. So, a few of our customers, obviously some well-known companies, as you can see, Tommy Hilfiger, Air France, Hertz, Harley Davidson, just to name a few. We deal with large and small companies alike across a multitude of industries, whether it be distribution, service, manufacturing, healthcare, mortgage, banking, the whole gamut. And many of our customers are referenceable, and obviously, nonprofits fit into that equation as well, of course. ACOM's EZeCabinet, it's installed and obviously built right into your Sage solutions, right into your Sage Fund Accounting. Obviously, as it states, you're going to empower an organization to be able to electronically store and have instant access and be able to share their business documents right from their fund accounting solution. Because it's a web-enabled solution, remote users can actually access it from wherever they're at. Whether you have a home office where the software resides, the person accessing that, the user could be, the software could be in California, and the user using it could be in Maine, accessing it, because it's a web-enabled product as a result of that. And what really makes it a big message of what EZeCabinet brings is regards to what the cost is. You're talking about a solution that basically takes your file cabinets and obviously makes them electronically file cabinets, and you have the ability to be able to access those documents, have full search capabilities, and a variety of other functionality. But you're talking about a price ticket under $11,000, fully implemented between software, maintenance and support, and implementation of the product. And that itself is a big aspect and strength of the product, of course. EZeCabinet, again, it's custom built integration into your Sage Fund Accounting. It's a button-based access to the product, where you have these access buttons built right into your actual fund accounting screens, where you don't have to get out of the product to go into EZeCabinet to gain access to your documents. So obviously, the intent is to make it very easy and simple, and obviously, the full functionality you would expect from an EZeCabinet solution for search, add, or viewing of documents right from your screen. So this is, I think, is what you're looking at, in the sense that you want to make sure that you're getting a complete flow of the product itself. And as stated, again, EZeCabinet is obviously, there's a lot of features built into it, obviously, as it states right here. Again, you'll be able to electronically store your documents in the original file format. You're able to link your documents together like electronic stapler. You're going to have collaboration, in the sense that you're going to be able to share calendars, forums, chats, as well as check in and check out versioning control features of the product, where someone could check in the document, check it out. They can have versioning, in the sense that you could have multiple versions of the product, which you'll see in the demo that you can compare one version to the other and see what changes have been made. You're also going to get document markup and annotation and preview, a secure web browser access, expandable to include enterprise-wide users, administration control and audit and report controls, as well as helping your companies become, yourself becoming compliant ready, obviously, as a result of this. And you're able to have this and help yourself in the disaster recovery plan as well with EZeCabinet. And I forgot one little piece there. So now what is also important, I think, is help to understand is that EZeCabinet is our one solution. The other solution that we have is EZeContent Manager. And what we're saying here is that, obviously, for clients who need full document management with workflow and OCR and such, we offer EZeCabinet, an enterprise document management solution, basically that's going to, go beyond, EZeCabinet. And EZeCabinet would be an excellent, a tremendous stepping stone if you do find yourself going into the EZeContent Manager at a later time. And this is obviously what you're talking about. You're not limited to just one aspect of your company. This is specific to EZeCabinet and EZeContent Manager. We're dealing with finance, human resources, manufacturing, payroll, sales and marketing, legal documents. That's what you're talking about, in the sense that you're not restricted to one aspect of documents that you're able to work with. Again, some of the things we're talking about, we have native document capture, in a sense whether your documents are in Word, Excel, PDF, and such, that they're going to be able to meet any file format that you require. Obviously, again, compliancy, we're talking about Sarbanes-Oxley, HIPAA, and if you require some of the other functionalities of EZeContent Manager with regards to workflow and such, it also brings to that. But EZeCabinet brings a lot for those entities that need a solution that's going to take them from a paper-based arena to electronically based, where they can have full access and save themselves time and money with regards to getting those documents in their hands quickly. So I wanted to try and make this as quickly as possible. Hopefully I did, but what I'd like to do now is hand you over to David Adams. David is, again, our Channel Sales Support Manager. He'll be doing a demo part of that. Just give me a brief second. I will hand this over to David, and he will do his thing. And thank you very much. David.
Okay, thanks, Tony. I'll go ahead and get started. Everyone should see my EZeCabinet login screen. We'll start with the demo. Today for the webinar, we just have time to do just a pretty brief demo, probably about 10-15 minutes worth. We won't be able to cover everything that I would normally cover in a full one-on-one demonstration, but hopefully this will spark your interest and make you want to contact SoftTrac, and we'll be happy to schedule a one-on-one demonstration with you, and we can go through all the features and functionalities. Again, we'll touch on some of the highlights here. So the name of the product, again, is EZeCabinet. It's what's called a web-enabled document management system, meaning a company would buy the software, they own it, they host it on their own server, and then they make it available to the users either through the browser here, with what you're seeing here, or for those users that are working inside fund accounting, they can access the software directly from the fund accounting screens, like you see here. So we'll start with the integration we have on the fund accounting side, then we'll go back into EZeCabinet. So what we've done is we've added integration buttons into the various modules within fund accounting. We can put them wherever you want. Like, for example, I'm in accounts payable. They can be in accounts receivable, purchasing. Any place where you want users that are working within the ERP here, in this case fund accounting, the ability to access documents and information depending on what screen they're at. So in this example, if I'm looking at an invoice number here, and I go to my ACOM button here, I've got a number of options from this screen. The first one says View Image of Invoice. So if I select this, it just opens up the actual image or the document itself, this invoice, as a PDF. So I can see the invoice right on screen here. Next option says View Invoice Related Documents. So if I want to see the invoice inside of EZeCabinet, along with any supporting documents, I can click that button, and it basically just takes me in here and it shows me the invoice itself and maybe some supporting things, like maybe there's a PO or a receiving document. So what you're actually looking at is the web-enabled EZeCabinet right here. And it just opened up here in Internet Explorer. So documents in here are stored in their native format. So this one's a PDF, for example. So I can always right-click and I can open it up or email it or fax it to somebody that needed to see it. Also from here, I can add documents. So if I want to add something to this particular invoice that's already in some type of electronic format, I can click this. I can go out, look at my network drive, and I can attach something to this particular invoice number here. I can also scan paper documents. So if there was something in paper format that I wanted to attach to the invoice number and I had a scanner attached to my computer, here I could scan it in, turn it into a PDF, and attach it to the invoice number. The View Workflow button here is not part of the EZeCabinet product. This would be if you were using our EZContent Manager product and you wanted to maybe have invoices or other types of workflow documents that you're going through and actually do an electronic approval. So this is something that you could always add at a later date if you wanted to move up from EZeCabinet to EZContent Manager. So as I mentioned, the buttons really just let you as a user navigate within fund accounting and access the EZeCabinet based on what screen you're at. So again, I'm looking at an invoice. I could have been looking at, you know, a purchase order number or maybe a sales order number. Or maybe I'm looking at a vendor record and I want to see documents for that vendor. Or I'm looking at a customer record and I want to see documents for that customer.